what are some of the changes in the acting industry that you've noticed happening over the many years that you've been in and around the entertainment business?
Oh man. Well, as a person that's creating content, I know that um, in the '90s, when you're packaging something that you're planning on producing and putting out, um, it was a lot more difficult to get on the road to getting your film going and getting in front of producers. Now there's so many streamers, there's so many outlets for content creators. You can create a list, and it becomes a numbers game. One of these companies is going to give you a shot at doing your show because content is king. And I hear it. And some of the projects we have a lot of meeting. There's a lot of interest in what we're doing, and it wasn't like that in the '90s, man. It was a major chore to get meetings together. And if you're black, unfortunately, I remember a lot of times when I was out pitching a show. I mean, we had an action series with a black character who was a mystical samurai, and the way I got into production was a producer happened to be in Kinko's with us. He was standing behind us. He saw the drawings of the characters and he heard us preparing for our pitch meeting. We're in the line talking about our pitch meeting, and he became very interested in what we were talking about. So he asked me to pitch him the script. He says, pitch me the thing you guys are talking about. So I pitched it to him, and he didn't really react right away. He turned around from us, and then he had called his wife. Now his wife is his producing partner, and he asked me. He goes, Brian. He goes, would you be willing to come to my house and pitch that story to my partner? And I said, sure. Back then I was fearless because of Brooke. I said, sure. He turned it on right there in the line, a great pitch, and it was strong enough to get producer Rick Nathanson to go, man. He says these guys have something, and I didn't get nervous till I was pulling up to his house, which was like a mansion. I pulled up to a house and I'm like, oh my God, this is like serious. And we we pull into the gate and we go in, and then it turned out his partner was his wife, and then I pitched her. She loved it. And long story short, what happened was he basically sat and we talked and we had tea and cookies, and he decided that he just really liked me as a person and wanted to start a production team.
Don't call me Corey Baker, call me Marc Copage, 'cause I'm not Julia's son, not anymore. Don't call me Corey Baker, call me Marc Copage, 'cause I'm not Julia's son like I was before.